Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Wrestlemania 33 review. The show was really good. The first half of the show was better than the last half of the show, but that's because they jam-packed everything, all the good matches, first, for some reason. Kickoff show, Austin Aries versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. Austin Aries slides into a head kick. He dives to the ropes, knocking Neville into the barricade. Gets a 2 count. Neville hits a missile drop kick. Well, Aries hits a missile drop kick. Gets a 2 count. Neville snap German suplexes Aries. And then hits another one. Gets a 2 count. Aries reverses the Rings of Saturn into a pin, which Neville kicks out of. Aries hits a 450 splash. 2 count. Locks in the last chancery. But Neville rakes his eyes and hits the red arrow for the win. Austin Aries did not win your Cruiserweight champion, Cruiserweight Championship. So that's the first thing I got wrong. I got most of these wrong. I really did. It's weird. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Bin Wang was in there. The first Chinese wrestler. Yeah, he was in there, so that was pretty cool. As soon as the match started, Braun eliminated Primo, Kalisto, and Primo, Kalisto, Simon Gotch, and Heath Slater. And then Big Show eliminated Jimmy, Uso, Goldust, and Victor from the Ascension. And then everybody teamed up on Braun Strowman and Big Show. Braun Strowman eliminated the Big Show, and then everybody eliminated Braun Strowman. So Big Show and Braun Strowman, 2 of the 3 people I said were going to win, didn't. They were eliminated pretty much first. And then Dolph eliminates R-Truth and Rhino. The American Alpha eliminate Aiden English, Jey Uso, and Curtis Axel. And then Killian Dane from NXT eliminated American Alpha. Bin Wang eliminated both members of Breezango. I didn't see who eliminated Sin Cara, but he got eliminated. Everybody eliminated Mark Henry. Dolph eliminated Bin Wang. Epico was on the top rope, and he got hit with a haluva kick and fell out of the ring. Mojo then eliminated Bo Dallas and Dolph. Killian Dane eliminated Apollo. Titus throws out Harper with a face kick. Dane eliminates Titus and Sami Zayn. So there's the third option. All 3 of them gone. Jinder then beats Mojo up on the outside. They're both still in the match. He stares Rob Gronkowski from the New England Patriots. He stares him in the face. Throws a cup at him. Gronk gets in the ring. Shoulder tackles Jinder. Mojo eliminates Killian Dane and then eliminates Jinder. Mojo Rawley has won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Why? Not quite sure. But it's okay, I guess. It's okay. Hopefully they'll give him a push. Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. Baron started off very strong. He threw Dean into the barricade, hit the deep 6, got a 2 count. Dean hits a clothesline, also got a 2 count. Baron started to yell at Dean, telling him that he needs to say goodbye to his title and that it's his turn. He goes for the end of days, which Dean reverses into the Dirty Deeds. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose retains. Why? Don't know. So far, I've got the first 3 matches wrong. Yeah. And then the show started with AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Also, why? I have no idea. But I'll take it. AJ started to toy with Shane. Shane slammed AJ a few times, got a 2 count. He hit an elbow. And then AJ kicks Shane into announce table. Kicks him, and AJ flops over onto the announce table. And he knees Shane in the face. AJ gets hit by a running elbow and an angle slam AJ hits the Uchi Goroshi on Shane and locks in the calf crusher, which is reversed into an arm bar. They both clothesline each other. AJ goes for 450, but then lands in a triangle, so that was unfortunate. AJ reverses the triangle into the half of a Styles Clash. He wasn't able to lock both arms, and apparently because he only got half of it, he was able to kick out. It wasn't as powerful, apparently. Shane then ducks under a Pele kick, and AJ hits the ref. AJ then immediately hits another Pele kick. AJ gets a trash can. He tries to go coast to coast, but Shane hits him out of the air with the trash can. Shane then goes coast to coast and gets a 2 count. Shane clears a desk. He goes for an elbow. AJ moves, and Shane puts himself through the desk. AJ then puts the puts Shane in the ring. Shane reverses the phenomenal forearm with a DDT and misses a shooting star press. Shane McMahon did a shooting star press, and it looked freaking amazing. Phenomenal forearm for the win. AJ Styles beat Shane McMahon. There's the first I got right after 3 fucking matches. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho for the United States Championship. Also, don't know why this was so early. As soon as the match started, Owens went in the walls, a cannonball, and a running senton. Jericho reverses the pop-up with a back body drop on the floor, and he hits a Super Hurricane Rana and gets a 2 count, which is, I'm pretty sure it's also called Frankensteiner. I think. Jericho counters a frog splash. Owens counters a lion salt. Jericho then counters a swanton bomb and hits a lion salt for a 2 count. Owens locks on the wall. Jericho reverses a cannonball into the walls himself. Jericho gets hit with a pop-up, 2 count. Then he goes for another pop-up, which is reversed into a code breaker, but Kevin Owens gets 1 finger on the ropes, rope break. And then hits an apron powerbomb for the win. Kevin Owens is your new United States champion. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. I mean, that's what I predicted, so yeah. Samoa Joe did not get involved with that match. Okay. Bayley versus Sasha versus Charlotte versus Nia for the Raw Women's title. Everyone went after Nia right away. That backfired. Nia threw Charlotte into Sasha and Bayley on the outside. All 3 then attack Nia, and Sasha and Bayley are holding Nia up, and Charlotte comes in and hits her with a big boot, which ends in a 2 count. They all 3 then triple powerbomb Nia Jax, and all 3 get on top of her and eliminate her. Charlotte hits a corkscrew moonsault on Sasha and Bayley. She goes for a natural selection, which is reversed into the bank statement, but Charlotte throws Sasha into the stone turnbuckle after getting out of the bank statement and eliminates her. Charlotte catches Bayley, puts her in the figure 4, gets out of it, and then Bayley hit a flying elbow and eliminates Charlotte and retains the Raw Women's Championship. So that was safe, but I don't know. I think I said Charlotte was gonna win. I think, but I don't know. Sasha didn't turn heel either. The Club versus Cesaro and Sheamus versus Enzo and Cass for the Raw Tag Team Championships. As soon as all 3 teams are in, New Day come out. They say that they've just been given word that this is a fatal 4-way now. And that means there's still 1 more team left in this match. They ask who this team could possibly be. And then Matt and Jeff Hardy come out. And the Hardys are back in the WWE. And it seems they are doing the broken stuff. Matt Hardy did the delete with the crowd. And then backstage, Jeff said the club's title reign was obsolete, and I think Matt said something. I think he said it was going to be wonderful, or something like that. But yeah, the Hardys are back. They're on Raw, and they're the new Raw Tag Team Champions. As soon as the match started, they hit Poetry in Motion to the club, and then Whisper in the Wind. They get the ladder, but the club shut that shit down. Gallows and Cass sandwich Matt and Jeff between ladders. Anderson goes swinging, and Gallows gets hit by a bunch of chops. He also gets hit by a Swiss 1-9. Enzo gets thrown into Matt and Cass to the outside. And then Jeff gets hit with a bro kick, falling on everybody. Gallows and Sheamus fight on the ladder, which Enzo knocks over. Enzo and Anderson fight on the ladder. Enzo then gets tossed off the ladder into an uppercut from Cesaro. The club hit the Magic Killer on Sheamus. Twist of Fate for Gallows. Matt and Anderson then fight on the ladder. And Matt hits a Twist of Fate off the top. Jeff has a 20-foot ladder on the outside and hits a Swanton Bomb on Sheamus and Cesaro. But Cesaro goes through the ladder. Sheamus just kind of falls off. They were both on separate ladders hanging from the rope and the ring and the barricade. Matt then climbs the ladder right after Jeff hits the Swanton Bomb and grabs the titles. And the Hardys are your champions. Enzo and Cass did not get their big WrestleMania moment, but the Hardys are back, and I'm okay with it. I really am. So I'm okay that I didn't get that one right. This one I'm not okay I didn't get right. Miz Maurice versus Cena and Nikki. Multiple yes kicks to John Cena. Maurice pulls Nikki off the apron and a DDT to John Cena, which ends in a 2 count. Nikki then slaps Miz, spears Maurice, and hits a suicide dive on the Miz. They then do the double 5-knuckle shuffle, then hit the rack attack and AA respectively, and Cena and Nikki win. John Cena proposes. Nikki says yes. I don't frickin' care. Triple H versus Seth Rollins in a non-sanctioned match. Suicide dive to Triple H, 2 of them. Seth then clears the table, and he doesn't get to use it because Triple H hits a DDT on Seth on the table. He props Seth's knee up. He puts his foot on the table and then the rest of his body on the barricade, and he's got his knee bent and he stomps on it. Well, knees it. Triple H gets hit with a buckle bomb. Rollins then grabs a chair and a table. He sets the table up. Hits a frog splash in the ring. Gets a 2 count. But then Triple H hits a spine buster. Gets a 2 count. Rollins hits a superplex and a Falcon's Arrow. Gets a 2 count. Triple H locks in the figure 4. Rope break. Hits an Enziguri. Seth hits an Enziguri. But that doesn't work because he gets hit by a pedigree from Triple H. Triple H went for another pedigree, but backdrop off the top rope. Oh, wait, no. Seth hit a backdrop off the top rope to Triple H. Goes for the Phoenix Splash. Gets a 2 count. Seth kicks Triple H into the ropes, which knocks Stephanie off the apron, and she goes through the table. Triple H is confused on what just happened. Turns around into a pedigree. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins has beaten Triple H at WrestleMania, the Ultimate Thrill Ride. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Didn't care how this match ended. Pretty much from the ending of this match and the rest of the show was kind of rushed and boring. A projector would randomly make maggots, worms, beetles, and all those things cover the ring. Okay. Bray hit a shoulder tackle and a senton. Got a 2 count. Randy Orton drop kicked Bray. On the outside of the ring, Bray Wyatt hit his sister Abigail into the barricade, which then Randy Orton hit an RKO on the floor. Got a 2 count. He hit the draping DDT. But that doesn't work. And Sister Abigail. But Randy kicks out. He hits an RKO. And Randy Orton is your new WWE champion. Why? Don't know. Then we had Goldberg versus Lesnar for the Universal title. As you can see, I probably have not talked about the SmackDown Live Women's Championship yet, but we'll get to that in a second. But we got Goldberg versus Lesnar next. This match went 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Lesnar starts off with 3 suplexes, and then Lesnar gets hit by 2 spears, and then the third through the barricade. He gets hit by a 4th eventually, and a jackhammer, but Brock Lesnar kicks out. Brock leaps over a spear, and Goldberg runs into the ring post, and then suplexes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and F5, and Lesnar is your new Universal Champion. Obviously, he was going to win. Obviously. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch versus Naomi versus Natalya versus Carmella versus Mickie James. I think that was everybody. I think so. No surprise entrance. No surprise entrance like they rumored. They pretty much just traded signatures and finishers back and forth. Bexploder to Carmella. Ellsworth then grabs Becky's leg. Carmella slams Becky, gets a 2 count. Alexa and Carmella shove each other. Alexa hits a DDT on Natalya. Bexploder to Carmella and Natalya. James Ellsworth got in the ring, went for no chin music on Becky Lynch, which Becky reverses into a Bexploder. Double sharpshooter to Naomi and Carmella. I don't see how that would hurt, at least the person on the bottom. Mick kick to Natalya, and then Mick DDT, or Mick DT, I don't know why it's called that, it's really stupid, to Becky Lynch, 2 count. Rear view to Alexa. She dives through the ropes. Naomi dives through the ropes, taking out everyone, and locks Alexa in a submission hold. They didn't say what it was. It makes her tap. Naomi is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Okay. I didn't call that. I wanted Alexa to win, or at least Becky Lynch. But I guess Naomi is a 2-time women's champion now. And the main event, we brought good old JR back for this one. This emotional roller coaster of a match. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. In what they announced right before the match is a no-holds-barred match. Why? I have no fucking clue. It was a no-holds-barred match, but they never said that. Taker throws Roman out of the ring, but then Roman gets back in and clotheslines Taker out of the ring. Roman got thrown into the steps. He hit a Samoan drop on The Undertaker, a drive-by, but that doesn't work because The Undertaker hits a big boot and a leg drop, gets a 2 count. Taker then clears the table, but as he's clearing the table, Roman hits a drive-by, landing himself on the table. But Taker then chokeslams Roman onto a different table, and gets on. He clears he gets chokeslam. Roman chokeslams gets chokeslam on the table. Taker then clears another table, because there's 3 tables down there. Taker clears the 3rd table, gets on top of it, and Roman spears Taker through the table. Taker then sits up. He gets in the corner. Roman gets on top of the ropes and starts pounding Taker's face in, which Taker reverses with the last ride. But Roman kicks out. Taker then grabs a chair, hits a big boot, and starts beating Roman with a chair. But Roman hits 2 Superman punches next, and eventually Undertaker was able to chokeslam Roman on the chair. He got a 2 count. Then he hit a tombstone. He got a 2 count. He got hit by another Superman punch, but Undertaker kicked out of that one. Roman hits a spear. Undertaker locks in the Hell's Gate. Rope break. Roman beats Taker with the chair. He hits a spear. 2 count. He hits another spear. 2 count. He hits a Superman punch. He hits a spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns has beaten The Undertaker at WrestleMania in what is The Undertaker's last match ever. We know this because after Roman celebrated and all the pyro went off, they cut back to the ring. The Undertaker sits up. They play his music. The entire arena goes blue. Sometime, I didn't see when exactly, but he got his clothes back on, like his hat, his jacket, and his gloves. Oh, well, he had his gloves on the whole time, but his hat and his jacket, he put those back on. And they took them back off. He took his gloves off, laid those down in the ring. He took his jacket off, folded it up, laid it down in the ring. He took his hat, laid it down in the ring. He got out of the ring, walked up the ramp, put his fist up in the air, and lowered into the ramp. The Undertaker is officially retired. Probably. More than likely, he's retired. He's been gone. He's gone on much longer than he probably should have. I wasn't around. Well, I stopped watching before the streak ended and started watching after the streak ended. So, like, in between that time, I didn't get to see the streak ending. But I did get to see Taker's last match, which is something good, I guess. It wasn't as emotional as the streak ending, but at the same time, it was emotional because The Undertaker is the WWE. And now he's gone. And Roman Reigns beat him clean. They weren't happy about that. Roman didn't turn heel. I mean, he did some heelish things, but he didn't officially turn heel, which sucks. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have the Raw after WrestleMania coming up with the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Matt and Jeff Hardy. So, that's something to look forward to. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Camp Counselor Cody, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.